Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting out west in the American League, the Oakland Athletics total 11 hits as they got the win, crushing the Red Sox 6-0. The win was their 7th in a row. Right now, the A's are atop the American League West. They are more than 10 games ahead of second. The Red Sox sit in first place in the American League East Division. They are enjoying a comfortable 9-game cushion. The Seattle Mariners allowed 5 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Angels 3-2. Heading into today, the Mariners are in third place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of first. The Angels are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Rangers pitched well, allowing 3 hits as they got the home victory against the Astros 4-0. At the moment, the Rangers are in second place in the AL West, but they currently hold a spot in the AL wildcard race. The Astros are 4th in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. Gerardo Parra plated 4 runs with 3 hits on the day as Tampa Bay rolled past the Blue Jays 7-2. Looking at the standings, the Rays sit in last place in the American League East Division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Blue Jays are second in the division, 9 games back. The New York Yankees got together to allow 4 hits as they beat the O's in Baltimore 6-3. As of today, the Orioles sit in 4th place in the American League East Division, 18 games out of first. The Yankees are 3rd in the division. They're 17.5 games out of first. Justin Verlander never left the mound until it was over, leading the Indians to the win over Miami 4-1. Right now, the Indians are in 3rd place in the AL Central. They trail first by 4 games. The Marlins are in 2nd place in the NL East, 11 games out of first. The Kansas City Royals hit 3 long balls as they defeated the visiting Tigers 8-7. Heading into today, the Royals sit in last place in the American League Central Division, 11 games out of first. The Tigers are 2nd in the division, 2.5 games out of first. The Chicago White Sox put together 10 hits total as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 5-3. At the moment, the Twins are leading the American League Central. They own a 2.5 game advantage. The White Sox are 4th in the division, 5 games back. The Nationals combined for 10 hits as a team as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 4-3. Looking at the standings, the Mets sit in first place in the National League East Division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second. The Nationals are 3rd in the division, 11.5 games out of first. The Phils cracked 16 hits on the day as they pulverized the Braves 10-3. As of today, the Phillies sit in 4th place in the National League East Division. They're 16.5 games out of first. The Braves are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. Junichi Tozawa grabbed his 2nd win of the year as the Cubs took care of the Giants 4-3. Heading into today, the Cubs sit in 3rd place in the National League Central Division, 11.5 games out of first. The Giants sit in 4th place in the National League West, 18 games out of first. The St. Louis Cardinals swung it well with 15 hits in this one as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati, 11-5. Right now, the Reds sit in last place in the National League Central Division. They're 17.5 games out of first. The Cardinals are atop the division, 6 games up on 2nd place. The Buccos totaled 11 hits as a team as they got the best of the Brewers at home 5-4. At the moment, the Pirates are in 2nd place in the NL Central, yet they currently lead the race for the National League wildcard. The Brewers are 4th in the division, 12.5 games back. Will Harris collected win number 2 on the year, leading the Rockies to a win against the Diamondbacks 2-1. Looking at the standings, the Rockies are in last place in the NL West, 19 games out of first. The Diamondbacks are 3rd in the division, 16 games out of first. John Gray got the win as he went the distance as the Dodgers were winners over the Padres 6-1. Heading into today, the Dodgers are leading the National League West, a sizable 7 games ahead of second. The Padres are 2nd in the division, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the National League wildcard. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.